Hi, I'm Zach, and this is
Cypress.
And we're going to talk about consumerism. I'm talking about consumerism, and Cypress is going to talk about
The Tiny House Project.
So the reason why I'm in school is education, and with education, you get a career, depending on what you want to do. With the career, you want something that's going to make money. Money gives you the freedom to do whatever you want, to purchase whatever you want, which is nice. My problem, though, with purchasing whatever you want is sometimes I buy too much junk. And I think that's a big problem for me personally with consumerism. You buy stuff that you really don't need. So what are you going to do with the money? You want to save it, of course, and that helps. But a key is maybe buying an experience. And when I say buying an experience, I mean buying something, you go on a trip, you go out to eat, go to the movies, and you not only take yourself but friends. And that helps buy an experience where you've done something and you've done something with somebody else, and that gives you memories of just good times or even bad times. I mean, it's good to have good memories and bad memories, also. How many, you go on a vacation somewhere and you buy a t-shirt. How many t-shirts do you really need? How many coffee mugs do you really need? You really don't. But you take photos, you take videos, and that's the whole experience. And you're able to relive it, not only by looking at photos and videos, but by talking about it. You talk to your friend about it, you talk to other people about it, and that's buying an experience, as opposed to buying consumer stuff, products. The other day I was at the store and I'm looking at Yo Gabba Gabba. I don't know if you know what Yo Gabba Gabba is. It's a TV show, and I see these little figurines and I'm thinking, wow, that looks kind of cool. I think I'm going to buy it. And I thought, no, what do I need that for? I don't need that. That's not going to bring me anything. So it's better to go and buy an experience. And Cypress is going to talk about something that kind of goes with getting away from buying stuff as opposed to an experience. Action.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about the Tiny House Project, and it's all about minimalism, which means that you only keep the essentials and you get rid of all the extra things that you don't really need. Such as a family doesn't live like 2 or 3, doesn't really need a 3,000 square foot home. I'm pretty sure most of the rooms would be really empty. And another thing is that they wouldn't really need 20 plates and 20 bowls and 20 of everything. They probably only need about 6 to 8 bowls and plates and so on for everybody. It would create less dishes for sure, so they wouldn't be able to build up their dishes. But it would also make sure that they wouldn't have as much stuff in their cabinets, so they would be able to have smaller cabinets. And then it's also getting rid of stuff is also to reduce your carbon footprint, such as the people who have tiny houses, a lot of them have solar power, so they wouldn't really be using the energy off of everybody in the electrical plant. And then tiny houses are only about a few hundred feet generally, so it'd be costing a lot less to heat and cool. So that wouldn't only put a lot more money in your pocket, but that would also be lessening how much energy you're using to sustain yourself while on this earth. And then there's also different ways you can get tiny houses. There are ones that you can buy just straight out of the factory if somebody wanted to start right away. And then you can also order a kit that they cut all the lumber and all the things, and they give you the instructions and they send it to you. And it doesn't take that much effort, but it does take at least a small team of people to put it together. And then you can also build your own. There are lots of tiny houses that are built from reclaimed land, lumber and all that. There's even reclaimed windows that they can put in there. And that also lessens your carbon footprint by not needing to cut down more trees in order to be needing the lumber. So if you use lumber that already exists, then you're golden. So there's lots of different ways you can cut back. Like from my experience, I feel like I have a lot of stuff in my room. So lately I've been trying to get rid of things. Like I had a bunch of CDs that I wasn't using, so I just put them all on my computer, and then I sold all the CDs. There's a whole bunch of books that I wasn't reading, so I took all the books out. And then there's also lots more stuff that needs to be done, but at least it's a start. So hopefully all of you can think about doing minimalism and maybe thinking about getting maybe just smaller lifestyle in general.